All right, we back. Ballgame Banter, episode 8. Just like we do every week, we start off the show with Swish, and then we're going to give you the rundown.
Bottom fool. Know I do this for the city, for the family. They know the towns on my back like Carl Anthony. Swish.
All right. That was Swish. Tony Duck's Presidential Grizz. That's how we kick off every show. All right, so I'm going to give you a rundown of the show we got today. So we got Trey Lance just got traded to Dallas. So we're going to get into that. We got the Usyk and the boys fight this weekend happening tomorrow. James Harden was fine. We're going to talk about that along with Dame and his not wanting to speak about Portland. First take, undisputed lineups. Stephen A. Smith and his sources ain't sourcing. We're going to talk about the FIBA basketball, Forgotten Legends, Florida Gators Untold, and the craziest news this week. So, Ducks, you in here?
I'm in here.
All right. So, I gave him the whole breakdown, and we about to get into breaking news. This just happened probably like a hour and some change ago. Trey Lance was dealt to Dallas for a 4th-round pick. Everyone was talking about how he was going to be QB3 on the San Francisco 49ers this year behind Purdy. And I think we lost Ducks for a second. But we lost how he was about to be behind Purdy and Sam Darnold, and they was going to have him QB3. And, apparently he was like, all right, well, can y'all get me out of here? And they obliged and sent him to Dallas. So, okay, technical difficulties with Ant, but all right, I'm gonna just give my take on it. So, everybody know, if you're a listener, that I'm a Trey Lance fan, and I feel like he really got dealt a bad hand with the way the 49ers handled everything. From, you don't give up all those first rounders just to be done with him a couple of years later. Like, Dolphins got all those players off of what they got from the 49ers, and the 49ers treated Trey Lance like he was a vet that was on his last leg. Like, he was the backup his first year under, Jimmy G was supposed to learn cool. He ain't really get all those reps, but they know that they was going to turn the keys over to him. And the next year, he start. It was a crazy game. It was raining heavy. And he ended up getting hurt. And he missed the whole season. So, you go from being the guy and now you hurt, but you still been given the keys. Like, you are still the guy that they traded 3 first-rounders for. But Brock Purdy, he comes in, he plays all right. I'm still not sold on him. And they ready to, not even really give him a chance to do anything for real. Like, they stacked all the chips against them just to even be QB2, let alone QB1. So the way they did my boy is just That shit was wrong. I don't like it. And I definitely don't like him going to Dallas like that. I'm not a believer in that, but if they see the light and then they put Trey Lance in there, hey man, it could be bad, man. Like it could be bad for our division because I really think Trey Lance is like that. So, what you think about it?
I think it was. I think something happened. That they saw something in preseason. They saw something in training camp, and they was like, "Nah, we thought this was the guy, but this not our guy." So that's the only reason I would think that they would trade him for. It was just a mid round pick. It wasn't multiple picks,
Nah,
right?
That's the reports right now. It was a fourth rounder.
Okay, so what did they give up to get him? You know what I'm saying? Then they just gonna give him away for a fourth round, and he ain't even really played no meaningful football yet. So I'm like, what are they seeing? Does he got a injury that's okay right now, but the doctor's saying like this could be a problem later on?
I just think they just that sold on Brock Purdy.
But is he starting the season though?
Yeah, he QB1.
I don't know, bro. Even if you that sold on Brock Purdy though, I don't know if you would even just let him go, Trey Lance go for what you gave up for him. You feel me? Like you gave up so much for him, you just gonna let him go. Even if you want Brock Purdy to be QB number 1, I would still keep him another year under QB number 2, and then we decide on what we're gonna do with Brock Purdy. Because like I said, he was Mr. Irrelevant at first. And then all of a sudden he had a good year. Let's see him do it again. You know what I'm saying? If he can't do it again, then we'll put Trey Lance in there. But I just felt like they just gave him up too soon.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that too. But you reap what you sow. I don't think that was a smart move at all. Like you don't just trade away the person that you like. That's just insane to think that you're gonna give up 3 first rounders and within 2 years going on his third, you just done with him and he haven't even like played for real.
That's
like that's crazy.
That's why I said something must have happened to where, you know what I'm saying? They're like, nah, we gotta let my boy go and let's just see what we can get for him. Something had to happen. And I don't even remember I ain't even hear no reports of him being on the trade market or the trading block or anything like that. The first report I heard was just he been traded to Dallas.
Chat blown up.
That must have already been something on there.
Say, what if Trey Lance wanted to have a chance to play somewhere else? Can't the team respect that?
No,
I mean,
no.
That's why they traded him.
No.
Like, that I believe that's the reason why they traded him, because they gave him the news like, bro, you about to be QB3. And he like, all right, well, if I'm going to be QB3, then you got to send me somewhere else because obviously you ain't giving me a real chance to even compete. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me move on. We all can move on from the situation. And, that's what's happening.
Like what did they see in preseason and OTA? What did they see to make them be like, he's worse than Sam Darnold? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck did they see?
I just feel like they feel like they got their guy, and when you feel like you got that guy, you really don't, they don't care anymore. They like, he didn't have that much football experience, coming from North Dakota anyway. He was hurt before he came into the league. So it's like he ain't got the reps. We don't feel like, it's year 3. Like we don't feel like, going ahead and dealing with this again. Will he stay healthy? We ready to win now. Brock Purdy went in there and,
so that's what I'm saying.
Played okay.
That's what I'm saying. Is he hurt? You know what I'm saying? I can understand if he got like an injury they don't think is going to get better. So they just like
his season wasn't even bad. Like his preseason, he in there playing with the XFL people. You know what I'm saying? and they dissect everything that he did. Like it was nobody in the league was dissected every throw like Trey Lance was, and he make one bad read and it's see, so.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like if they dissected every throw he made, if they like that, then they already want to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Like they already got something on him. Like, oh, here he go again. Type, oh, he ain't throw it right this
Like
way.
they already,
He ain't do this.
fed up. Like they was already fed up. They didn't really give him a real shot to even compete for QB1. So like they stacked the chips for him to even compete, to get QB2. So I feel like it was already a foregone conclusion unless he like just didn't throw an incompletion. Like, like there was no way. Like they already pretty much had their mind made up.
I feel like what you're explaining is more like I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it. But
They set him up to fail.
yeah, I mean, but bro, like even if they set him up to fail, why would you give away? Like, why would I pay $1 million for some shit that I don't really care about? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I give up so much of my future for some shit that I don't really plan on being a part of my future?
Yeah, well, they tried it, right? They said,
But
okay,
did they try?
so why just keep on doing it? You believe you have the guy, but you believe you have the guy. So you believe he's not the guy. You believe he's not the guy, and you believe you have the guy. So why am I going to hold on to this person who I don't believe is the guy when I already feel like I have the guy?
And that's what I'm saying.
Under all his, quote unquote baggage and contract, and we can start fresh and move on with Brock Purdy.
I'm just saying, bro. That really don't make no sense to me.
Makes sense. The whole situation was handled terribly because, like,
I'm just saying,
mortgage
we got Brock Purdy. That don't make no sense to me. I don't. That don't make
you
sense.
don't mortgage your future to turn around a couple of years later and just be like, all right, I'm gonna just give away everything that I gave up to get him and not even get anything close to what I I can get in return. They just wanted to be done. They was done, man. Like,
but why? But why?
Because they believe they got Brock Purdy. If you believe you got the guy and you believe this other guy is not the guy, why keep him?
I'm saying they didn't even give him a shot. That's all I'm saying. They didn't even give him a shot to see if he was the guy. He didn't even play any meaningful football. So that's why I said it had to be something in preseason OTAs, whether it was this year or last year, for them to be like, no, this is not what we expected. For them to just let him go like that and then believe in a 1 year player. For them to put all of their faith in a 1 year player like that.
Not even 1 year.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, not even a full year.
Games or something.
Yeah, so I'm like, you can't just get that up like that. Like,
hey man, they feel like they in win down mode, and they feel like they seen enough of Brock Purdy. I don't agree. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
and then why go get Sam Darnold? You know what I'm saying?
Because they get Sam Darnold, quarterback.
Because what?
They believe he is their type of quarterback. What they need in Shanahan's system.
Right. That's why I was saying he did something to make them even go get somebody like Sam Darnold. They could have just been like, well, we're gonna give Trey another year, but no, we're gonna get another quarterback that's worse than him and then let Trey Lance go. Something happened, bro. Something had to happen. It ain't just
what they just was done.
I don't believe that, bro. You don't just give up so much like that and then just let the shit go.
What the hell happened, man? He
like
smashed the wife or something. Like,
I'm just saying, they saw something in OTAs or preseason, whether it was this year or last year, and made them be like, this is not what we wanted. You know what I'm saying? This is not what we wanted.
I don't believe he's the guy, so why am I keep a hold on to him?
I'm not. What I'm saying is they not just saying, well, let's let Trey Lance. How I feel is let's let Trey Lance go because we want to put everything that we have into Brock Purdy after we gave up all of that. I don't think that was that's their plan. They even picked up Sam Darnold, so they already had a number 2 in Trey Lance, even if they didn't want to start him. Right? If they felt good enough about him, at least playing a couple games if Brock Purdy got hurt, then they would have kept him. But they didn't feel nothing about him, so they went and got a whole nother quarterback that's sorry as I don't know what, and then they decided to let him go. You feel me? Like, it's not just, oh, we believe in Brock Purdy, so we're gonna put Trey Lance on the bench. It's we believe in Brock Purdy and Trey Lance ain't shit, so we're gonna let Trey Lance the fuck go. That's how I feel that it went.
Man, you saying the same thing I'm saying.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is I don't think this has anything to do with Brock Purdy being number 1.
That makes 0 sense.
Okay.
So I'm going to do all this if I don't believe I have my franchise quarterback?
Well, I'm not saying that they don't believe that Brock Purdy can go out there and start. What I'm saying is I don't believe that they cut Trey Lance because they're saying Brock Purdy is our number 1. So let's just cut the guy we gave everything up for and then go sign another guy and spend more money, when they could have just put Trey Lance on the bench. Even if they believed in Brock Purdy, they could have said, Trey, Brock is going to start this year, but we're going to put Trey on the bench. They didn't do that.
Why would I do that when
because
it's like, if you believe in me, why do you still have this guy on the roster?
That's not,
man. That can cause a whole, friction within the team.
I don't believe so. Look at how Bill Belichick do it. Bill Belichick do it that way.
Since when?
Coaches do it that way.
Tom Brady is an exception. Like, you can't use Tom Brady for anything.
I'm not talking about Tom Brady. I'm talking about how they did when Mac Jones first came in. Even when Mac Jones first came in,
he started.
But he didn't say that he was going to start at the beginning of the year. He was like, I don't know. It's up for competition. We'll see how everybody do in OTAs and preseason. That's how they started. Ain't nobody just like, oh, I'm going to hand the keys to Mac Jones. He didn't do that when Mac Jones first came in. He said it's a competition, and we're going to see who start.
And it's a whole
he even did that with Cam Newton.
It's a whole bro. They cut Cam Newton.
Yeah, but still, it's Cam Newton though. It ain't like it's a rookie coming in who ain't got no experience, nothing under his belt. This is Cam Newton. Coaches do that all the time.
They do what?
We don't know who's gonna start this year. It's a battle. Let's just see who up for it.
They already believe they got their guy.
Okay, man. All right.
Like if you got your lady, right?
So this is not a good analogy.
It is. If you got your lady, you know what I'm saying? What do I need with the backup? I can trade you over there. I don't need you. I got mine, you know what I'm saying?
You need a backup in sports, not in your relationship, nigga. This is not a good analogy.
Hey man, it works for me. If you believe you got that guy, you don't need no backup. Shit, the Patriots ain't need no backup.
He ain't even proven.
The Colts ain't need no backup when they had Peyton.
Okay.
Name the Colts backup when Peyton was back there.
Name the player on the 49ers that got a resume like Peyton Manning or Tom Brady, since you bringing up GOATs.
I'm just saying. They believe that's what they got.
Let's use a car. Let's just use a car for example. I didn't spend. I got let's say a Nissan Murano or something like that, a new Nissan Murano 2021 model or whatever, right? And then you're like, oh well, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna spend another $1 million on this Lamborghini. I'm gonna drive this Murano every day. But, I'm going to spend $1 million on this Lamborghini. You get the Lamborghini, you never drive it. And then all of a sudden you like, I ain't going to keep this I'm going to go buy a Pinto, but I'm going to just let this Lamborghini go for less than what I bought it, way less than what I bought it.
The Lamborghini ain't work. The Lamborghini stopped in the middle of the road.
the Lamborghini worked. You just didn't like the Lamborghini no more.
He got hurt, man. So the Lamborghini stopped. So the Lamborghini
You
stopped.
hurt right now?
Oh, but first of all, you got the Lamborghini first. You know what I'm saying? You mortgaged your house to buy the Lamborghini. Okay? And then the Lamborghini sat in the garage for a year. Then you brought it out. And the first week, that shit ain't work. Okay, so now you had to put it in a shop for a year, right? And then that time, Honda Accord fell out the sky, right? And then the Honda Accord was doing everything. Honda Accord, you know what I'm saying? Got you from point A to B. You know, you wasn't getting no tickets. It was all good until you ran into an Eagle, right? And then you like they like, all right, the Lamborghini is ready. And you like, hold on, man. I've been rocking with this Honda Accord. You know what I'm saying? We got sentimental value. It's been doing this thing. I don't know if this Lamborghini is gonna, you know what I'm saying, be able to do what I needed to do. I'm rocking with this Honda Accord. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell this Lamborghini. And that's what they did. Like, that's the best way to explain it.
All right, all right. You lost me at the Honda Accord fell out the sky.
Because Brock Purdy just, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, they drafted him, but, you know, they ain't expecting him to be shit for real. Someone in the neighborhood had a for sale sign up for this new Honda Accord for $100, and then boom, you bought it. Boom, all right, boom, all right, it don't fall out the sky now.
All right, you got it.
Bottom line is, Trey Lance on another squad, man. He might one man trash, another man treasure. I just hope he don't really be treasure for the Cowboys, because I ain't rocking. I don't.
Something wrong with my boy. I'm telling you.
There's something wrong with him. Like, he's deformed or something.
Who let a Lamborghini go for a Honda Accord? Something wrong with my boy.
Ain't nothing wrong with him, man. You just, you sometimes you just need that team to believe in you. You know what I'm saying? When that team don't believe in you, it fucks everything up. You know what I'm saying? They believe in Brock Purdy. And Brock Purdy a lot cheaper. So it's like, okay. If I believe in this guy,
is he really cheaper after you done mortgage your future for him?
Yeah, Brock Purdy was the last pick in the draft, bro. His contract only like $800K or some shit.
Yeah, but how many draft picks did you give up for him for the next draft if Brock Purdy don't work out, even if he cheap? Well, let's say he cheap and he do work out. Now you ain't got no picks to surround him with nothing. Right?
I'm not saying they should have did it. I'm just saying why they did it.
Okay.
Yeah, like I believe Trey Lance should be QB1. Like, I don't believe in Brock Purdy, but I'm not the GM of the 49ers. But to dig into they psyche, that's why, you know what I'm saying, he ended up getting traded.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it? That's all you got?
I mean, I can't beat Honda Accord falling out the sky. You got that one. Shit.
Lamborghini was in the shop and then out the driveway. You know what I'm saying? You woke up and it was just sitting there. You're like, oh shit.
Said I'm gonna drive this to work every day. Fuck my dream car. I spent my life savings on.
Hey, and that's exactly how silly it sounds to, give up on them that early. They're gonna look back. I have a feeling, they're gonna look back on this and then be like, damn, what the fuck was we thinking?
I got a feeling we're gonna come out with a report that they gonna come out and tell the truth on Kyle Shanahan gonna come out and tell the truth on what happened, or Trey.
Like what could possibly happen that is like, oh my gosh, like this stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't believe, man. That's what it takes, man. You gotta believe. And if you don't believe and you believe in, you know what I'm saying? You know that picture, that meme where the dude walking with his girl and then he got his head turned and he looking at the other jump. That's the 49ers right there, man. They like, hey, that's Brock Purdy, the one they got their eye on. So we're gonna put all our chips into him. Make him feel like, hey, you are a guy, 100%. Like we don't need the media or anybody to be like, yo,
Why
Trey,
does he need to feel like that?
Trey breathing down your neck. Like
why does he need to feel like that? He's Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick in the draft. What he should already have a chip on his shoulder. Why do they need to add some extra stuff for him to make him feel better?
because
He's supposed to be the last pick in the draft. He's supposed to be fighting for.
Everybody has a they know him better than we do. Shit, I don't know Brock Purdy. Maybe Brock Purdy, wanted that. I'm saying, like, hey, like, you're our guy, you're our guy. Well, if you my guy, then why the fuck is this guy still here? You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck we need this guy then? All right, I get it. Well, all right, we got a couple songs coming up for y'all. And then we'll be back with some heavyweight boxing. All right. That was Kendrick Lamar with a whole lot. And La Russell with Do That Little Dance You Be Doing. We back. As soon as Doug's unmute his mic.
Almost forgot.
Yeah, so tomorrow, 5:00, we got Usyk versus the boys. And I'm a real, big boxing fan. And the heavyweight division, that's my favorite division. I'm big on Deontay Wilder. I think he gonna get back to the top of the division soon. But tomorrow we got Usyk versus the boy, and I think it'd be a good. Woo, shit. I think it'd be a good fight. Usyk, he real, he technical, and he really knows how to box. The sweet science, and the boys. He got power in that hand, like he got a puncher's chance. He only lost to Joe Joyce. So I'm looking forward to seeing the fight tomorrow. It's early. It's at 5:00 because it's in Poland. But that'll be. I'm cool with that. I like when they be having those overseas fights, and I can see it early, like they had Joshua a couple weekends ago. He had his early fight when he knocked out. Huh?
You like them early fights?
Yeah, like, cause I mean, I don't mind them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want to see, my man Tank or my man Wilder fighting at, 5:00, because sometimes you be doing stuff and you can forget that this fight is about to come on. But when you got it at night, you always know, like, all right, I got the fight coming on, whether it's at 10, whether it's at 12, and you gonna catch it. But sometimes when they be having them 3:00, 5:00, shoot, when Fulton and I forget how to say the dude, and Noye had that fight. That shit was like at noon or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
It was early in the mud, but you can get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? And then I can maybe catch a little UFC later on. But for my favorites, I need that. I need that prime time, 10 o'clock midnight fight. Sometimes I be getting a little tired, but when it's like when it was Crawford Spence, come on, I'm waiting the whole day for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready for that. But this is a fight that like I don't, it's not going to do huge. It's not going to do huge numbers or nothing like that. But I'm definitely going to tune in, and I'm gonna be, I'm definitely interested in. I'm ready to see. I need him to get dude. The crazy thing is there's no rematch clause. So if, the boys happen to win, he can do what he want to do. But I'm trying to see, Usyk, Fury, Wilder, Joshua, and then the winner of that, fight the winner of Usyk, uh, Fury. Like I'm trying to see that tournament that's supposed to be happening in Saudi Arabia. Like that's what I'm interested in. Like,
Yeah.
but it starts with this fight.
So you said the winner is supposed to fight who?
No, I was saying like there was talks of, Saudi Arabia got all that money. So there was talks of doing a tournament with Usyk versus Fury for the belts, and then Joshua versus Wilder. And then the winner would face, the winner. Loser face loser.
Okay. I like Deontay Wilder. I just don't think he's a boxer. I just think he's a puncher. You feel me? Like he's not technical with it. He just can hit hard, super hard.
I mean, if you got fire in your hands, you know what I'm saying? Like what I need to do. Like Shaq, if I'm Shaq, why do I need to learn how to shoot threes?
That's why Fury got him.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Nah, because Fury more of a boxer.
Should have won that first fight, man. The first
Fury
fight, the count was long. Some
if you don't land the money punch, then what's the point of having the fire in your hands?
I mean, he landed it because he's knocked him down plenty of times.
He didn't win a fight,
but he's knocked him down. Like
he have enough fire. He have enough fire in them hands to clean him up out of there. But he knocked him down, okay. But he had, you know what I'm saying, and he got beat because he got beat by a boxer. I just feel like he need to work on his skill a little bit more, rather than just lifting weights all the damn time.
I mean, he ain't even, you know what I'm saying, that like built. You know what I'm saying? He's slim athletic built. Like he ain't, you know what I'm saying, jacked.
Yeah. All that power in his hands and he get beat by a boxer. What does that say?
I mean, he's also like 6'9", 6'8".
He need to learn some skill. He need to learn some skills.
I mean, if only one person can beat you, and you can knock out everybody else you fight, I mean, that's what he's gonna do to Joshua. He's gonna knock his head off.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. You know, I don't really follow the boys and Usyk that much, but I'm gonna watch it just because it's boxing, and it's because you said it's gonna be on late, right? It's a late fight, right?
No.
When you say it's coming on?
At 5.
Oh, well, I ain't gonna watch this one. I might catch the highlights for it, but definitely ain't gonna see it. That's how you know they ain't had promotion. They ain't had good promotion when the fight come on this early. Jake Paul fights even come on later than this. Come on, bro.
Because like, it's in America. This is in Poland.
Oh, okay. Well,
this is across the pond.
It's still too damn early. It's too early. So yeah, let me know how this one goes since you're gonna be watching it.
Yeah, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it'll be a good one. You know what I'm saying? Like the boy skin, he got to punch his chance. That's about all he got. But there is a chance. It's a good fight. Like I'm for the boxing followers. They know it's a good fight because
What's their records?
excuse me. The boys, he 19-1, and Usyk, he undefeated.
What weight class are they in?
Heavyweight, fool.
Heavyweight.
I said heavyweight.
It's gonna be trash. All right.
You're tripping, right?
This for some belts? What this for some titles or something?
Yeah. It's for all the belts except the WBC. All the heavyweight belts except WBC because Fury got that one.
Gonna be trash. All right.
All right, well, anyone in the chat got an opinion on the fight? Because he ain't got no opinion on the fight.
My opinion is it's gonna be trash. It's gonna be trash.
Is your chat messing up? My chat messing up. I can't see nothing unless I exit the app and then go back in it.
I can't. The last thing I see is Music Fiend said Tony. That's the last thing I see.
Yeah, my joint messing up. Like I gotta after I type something, I gotta close out and then put it back, and then I can see it after that. So like when we was talking and not like Drake was out here, you know, talking in the chat, I ain't even see that until I because I was like, damn, ain't nobody saying nothing, and then I refreshed, and then I was like, oh, okay, shit. So it's gonna be one of them shows. You know, Ant be on his shit sometimes. Usyk by decision. Yeah, I think it'll go that way too. Man, put a little bit of money on. Put about
Decision. I don't even be wanting to see them fights. I be wanting to see the fights. So I think somebody gonna get their head knocked off.
and then you hate on Wilder. How you say that and then you hate on Wilder?
I'm not hating on Wilder. I said I like Wilder. I just think he need to step his skills up because he's not a boxer. He's more of a hard hitter, a puncher.
I mean, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone got their style.
Yeah. I'm not hating on him. I just said that's what I think his flaw is.
I'm Shaq, man. Why do I need to shoot threes?
Well, they said the same thing about Giannis. I'm Giannis. Why do I need to shoot? But eventually, when they created that wall, he went in the gym and tried to get his jump shot right.
He got a ring in Milwaukee, though.
He got one, but as long as somebody can beat you, you ain't the best. That's all I'm saying.
Everybody can be beat.
You good, but you ain't the best.
Everybody can be beat. No, only Floyd and what's the boy Kawasaki and what's the other dude Marciano. They the only ones that ain't lost. And Floyd lost. Floyd lost in that. He lost. Everyone's lost. You know, whether it be in the amateurs or something. You know, Golden Gloves. You know what I'm saying, or in the house. Everybody lost.
Right. But like I said, Fury can beat him, so he ain't the best.
Yeah, I'm the best. You mess around, I come up in there. Shit.
Boy, it'll be the last Ballgame Banter episode.
I'll be in there, Adrian.
You wouldn't even say that. Your ass be damn on the wall like Martin ass. Gotta peel your ass off the wall. What happened?
Yeah. not like Drake said. Should be a decent fight, but the heavyweight division needs to take notes from everyone else. I mean, he said too many dogs, not enough fights. I mean, I agree for sure. Like they definitely not as active as they need to be. Like I don't want to see Fury fighting old boy from fighting Francis from UFC. Like I'm not interested in that fight at all. But that's all boxing period though. Like all like yeah, we've been getting some good fights. Like we had the Spence Crawford, we had the Garcia Tank, but I want to see Haney Tank. I want to see AB and Rowley. I want to see One Time and Boots. Like those are fights I want to see and fans want to see. But like it's always pulling teeth just to get the shit. Like they talking about Tank about to fight Pitbull Cruz again. Like who wants to see that, bro? We don't want to see that. Like I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah. Like that's just a okay. I'm gonna watch it, but I want to see them fire fights, them dream fights. Like Haney and Tank is actually Wilder Joshua was number 1 on my list, and then number 2 is Haney Tank, and then all 3 of them, Haney, Tank, Shakir, like all them 3 need to do, they triple threat or whatever, and but that's just how boxing go, man. Everybody gotta. Oh no, man! I need this in here. This contract. I need this in here. I need this. Well, you need that. Well, then now we can't fight. Then fuck you. And then and then it just go like that. And they be like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to fight this no name motherfucker." And it's like, or this motherfucker who don't really deserve it that I know I can beat. It's like, nah, man, get this shit on, bro. Like, stop all this other shit, bro. Like, just fight, man. But we gotta fight tomorrow, so I'm gonna definitely be tuned in.
Yep.
So after these 2 songs, we got a little NBA talk. So stay tuned. I like AJ, but I like Deontay Wilder too. He shouldn't wear no more body armor. Yeah, that was a big mistake right there. He was drippy though. That shit was cleaned in the motherfucker. I will say that. Yeah, that was Black Cobain, No Buzz, and that was Rocky Fresh down the road. Rocky Fresh might have to make my other show, but we ain't gonna plug that right now. All right, Dux, you gonna get in the this NBA talk?
So we gonna give y'all an update on the NBA, a little bit of the Dame Lillard talk. So if you haven't known, Dame Lillard has asked for a trade from the Portland Trail Blazers, and he's been trying to make his way onto the Miami Heat and be a part of their team. But word on the street is that the trade package that the Miami Heat is trying to send Dame is trash. So the Blazers aren't trying to let him go just yet. So talks have died down over the past couple of weeks, but they're saying it's going to pick back up probably around training camp. Once training camp starts in a couple months, and they're probably going to pick the trade talk back up and deal Damian Lillard to the Miami Heat. But for now, he's still a part of the Portland Trail Blazers. He recently did an interview, and he was asked about the trade request, and he confirmed it. And but he said that he didn't really want to speak on the Blazers. It was a lot of love and respect there with the organization, so he didn't really want to touch on too much. But he did confirm that he did request a trade. So we will see what'll happen with that. Um, what you think? They gonna keep him all year, or you think they're gonna eventually go ahead and let him go?
I think I think they might I think they gotta keep him. I mean, at least for the near future, cause like 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 I said, like I'm not just about to give you up. Just because you want to go there, don't mean they can be like, all right, give me a second round pick from 2030, and then I'm just gonna ship you there. Like, cool, you want to go there? All right, we're gonna get on the phone with them, but they better be talking about something. Because if they ain't talking about nothing, then guess what? We just gonna be keeping your ass.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely see what happened. I I think they're gonna let him go. I think they're gonna do the right thing for him, but we'll see. Also, what's been in the talk is James Harden. So we on our previous show we talked about James Harden calling Daryl Morey, the Philadelphia 76ers GM, general manager, calling him a liar twice. Um, and so what happened was the NBA they fined him $100,000 um, for public trade demands, and they said it was basically against their rules of the NBA for to do like public comments on trades and stuff like that, or wanting to be traded to another team out in the public. So the players union they're trying to contest it. They filed a grievance with that, and so they calling in an arbitrator who gonna get all the information from both sides and make a decision. So he might be able to kind of get that money back possibly, but we don't know. I feel like that was a lot. That was and it's probably ain't nothing to James Harden, but I feel like that was a lot of money just for him to come out and say he'll never be a part of the organization that Daryl Morey is a part of. So but it looks like Daryl Morey get the last laugh again. So
That shit crazy, man. We just sitting here talking about 100K just like that. Like,
right.
if 100K just fell out the sky.
Exactly.
Like shit, man. I need me some of that.
But he got it. He be buying gifts for all his players, all his homies and stuff. So he got it.
He be triggering on little baby and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that shit is that shit crazy. It's like I guess it's like they telling him like chill out, bro. Like we know you got all these tactics and shit because people done came out and said I want to be traded and shit. I don't remember hearing nothing about no 100K being fine coming their way and shit. So
Facts.
I feel like they trying to like, hey, bro, like chill out, bro. Like you be doing too much, bro. So and like he had posted on his story the fat suit in the closet. So it just gets to the point where like, look, bro, like we got to do something because you taking the shit too far.
Well, he did they say he did an interview with Ramona Shelburne, if I said her name correctly. And he said that it wasn't this was just the tip of the iceberg. He got more, you know what I'm saying? He said this was nothing. Calling Daryl Morey a liar, he said that was nothing. He got more playing. So we definitely going, if they don't give him what he want, like he posted like you said, he posted that fat suit on his stories that's about to come back out the closet. You know what I'm saying? That, or he gonna have to pull that Ben Simmons and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? My back, you know what I mean? I can't go out there today. You're just gonna be on the sidelines looking fly.
Yeah, like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I feel like, one of these GMs, one of these owners really got to just be like, all right, yo, like, if you don't want XYZ, don't sign this contract, bro. Because we not about to just be having you, do whatever you want after we then gave you the bread that you wanted, the contract you wanted. Even though that's not the situation with this James Harden shit, because like I said, uh, he had to, he could have opted out and all that shit, but I guess they had a little powwow and things might have been promised or whatnot, and it wasn't fulfilled. So, but as far as like the Dame situation goes, like I don't care. I don't want to hear nothing about this loyalty shit. Like if you sign the contract, be loyal to the contract. Cause I don't care, bruh. I don't care if you don't want to play for this team no more, unless I can get something back for you that I believe can help my franchise. Then I'm not doing it. I'm just simply not in the business of giving away franchise players for crumbs. And that's what these, I'm all for player empowerment, but at some point you gotta draw the line. And if you don't want to be there, don't sign the contract. Do player options. Like it's not hard to put that in your contract, a player option.
In Dame's defense, this is not the direction that he was told when he signed the contract that the Blazers was trying to go in. And they're clearly rebuilding now. So if you signed a contract that y'all was going to try to get better and try to build the team up to chase the championship, and then after 2 years or a year, they were like, nah, we're going to shut all this shit down and just, we'll give you one player, that you had with you, but we're just going to shut this shit down and try to rebuild. When you feel a certain type of way, like I signed the contract thinking that this was the plan, but then y'all just changed the whole plan on me and be like, well, you signed the fucking contract, so this is what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's like, that's like if you start a job and then your job is like, all right, we want you to work 8 to 5 every day, and we want you to do A, B, and C every day, and this is what you got to do.
Working for this company though,
and you like, okay, well, I do A, B, and C every day, and then after a year, damn, it's okay. Well, we don't want you to do A, B, and C no more, and we don't want you to work 9 to 5 no more. We want you to work 8 to 8, and we want you to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G now. Like when you be like, whoa, what the fuck? That's not what my job. That's not what I fucking signed up for. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
that analogy is true.
Contract, but that's not what we had. That's not the agreement that we had. That's all I'm saying. That's not the agreement that I signed the contract under.
That analogy is but.
That analogy is not. But if you're working, if you're working for somebody, you're working for somebody. You feel me? So if they tell you one thing and then it's different, then it's different. I could use any analogy. It ain't got to be work. It could be there.
Just because just because you say we not trying to win doesn't mean we not trying to win.
What?
Just because you say we not trying to win doesn't mean we're not trying to win.
Your actions show that you're not trying to win.
Hold on. So are we just going to, even though Scoop is young, we just going to sneeze at Scoop? We just going to sneeze at Jeremy Grant? They still got some pieces and can still get more, right? Like y'all was semi-competitive when he was, cooking before he had got hurt last year. But now you add Scoop. Yeah. And he can hoop. So it's like, if you got that, then you can definitely be better. Like we trending in the right direction. Like who was I going to get for this third pick? You wasn't going to get nobody that was going to move the needle.
Yes, you was. They could have got somebody. They need some big man. They could have got a good big man with that third pick. They could have got a lot of players with that third pick.
I mean, who?
They could have got Cat. They could have got a lot of players.
No, Cat was not. No.
No what?
That was not a possible trade.
What? Okay, since you know all the trades, call them out. Then what was the trades, bro?
Nothing, nigga. Bums. You talking
No,
about
it won't know nothing. No bums, nigga. It was possible
bums?
trade talks for that third pick. It won't like damn. Oh, there was not. They all over ESPN. It was like, are they going to keep the pick or what are they going to do? Are they going to trade the pick?
Yeah, because Dame kept saying, "I need y'all to trade the pick and get somebody up in here." But when you can't get nobody up in here, what you want me to do? I can't. I ain't gonna get LeBron.
Bro, that
Who you
ain't.
think I'm about to get?
So you think that Dame just like, oh, I just want to get the fuck up out of here. He just don't. It ain't the real reason ain't damn that they really rebuilding. It's just Dame want to get the fuck up out of there. That's what you saying.
No, man, you ain't listening. What I'm
No, I
saying
know.
is, Dame want to leave because he don't feel like they brought in somebody that's proven.
No,
He don't
Dame.
want to deal with the growing pains of playing with younger players. It's like with Brian, you know what I'm saying? Like Brian to ship out them young players and then get some vets in. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same thing. Like that's what he won't. But it's like, okay, but who am I gonna get? I really think like Scoot getting who? So we re-signed Jeremy Grant. We got Scoot. We still got Nerd. Like we can we can do something.
That
And if we don't do nothing this year, we can do something the next year. But you just want to go to Miami. You want to run from the grind. Now now it's like you should have never said that. You know what I'm saying? Because now you want to run from the grind.
my man said out his own mouth that they was trying to rebuild and he wanted to go somewhere where they could try to win a championship.
That's what I'm saying. Chat blowing up. Not like Drake said. Who would have been worth it? Like nobody. Nobody that they could have got would have been worth that third pick.
So y'all acting like is no big man out there?
Who? Tell me. Tell me.
All right, man, you're gonna make me try to look up the NBA centers or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, there's barely any real big man out there.
that's a lie.
And they already got Nurk. Why they need a center?
Obviously. Oh, he could have got DeAndre Ayton. You don't want to take DeAndre Ayton? I would have took DeAndre Ayton.
Was that a possibility? I don't know if that was a possibility.
Suns, it ain't been talk about the Suns possibly getting rid of him. That's not a possibility. And him being
But like they've been going back and forth with that. Like he done been traded about 18 times and still on the team.
Okay.
Monty, they got rid of Monty for
Miles Turner. They could have got Miles Turner. That's a good big man right there.
Come on, bro. Miles Turner, cut it out, bro.
Bro, stop acting like he's not a good defensive player and he can shoot threes.
Bro, Miles Turner is not moving no needle at all. I'm gonna give up Scoop. I'm gonna give up Scoop for Miles Turner.
If that's what Dame want, y'all trying to keep him there.
Bro, he don't want no damn Miles Turner.
He could have got it's plenty young, bro. It's plenty young.
I don't hear plenty.
I could read. You want me to read them off the list? Even Christian Wood's still out there. They ain't pick up Christian Wood,
Free agent.
oh, man. Like, come on.
The scouting report on Christian Wood is that
Vujicic. They had to re-sign. They could have got Vujicic.
Like you talking about players that's he ain't going nowhere.
Okay. Anyway, like I said,
everyone was locked up, bro. It wasn't nothing out there.
Like I said, that nigga just ain't damn making shit up. These niggas is damn in a rebuilding stage. They could have got anybody. You know what I'm saying?
The only reason they would be in a rebuilding stage,
they could have got anybody. You know what I'm saying?
No, because I don't believe you're in a rebuilding stage if Dame is there. If Dame's not there, you're rebuilding. If he is there, you're not.
If Dame is there, you're rebuilding. If he's not there, you're not rebuilding.
Right. If he's hold on, no. I said if he is at Portland, you are not rebuilding. If he is gone and traded from Portland, then you are rebuilding.
Is it? It still matters about who you surrounding him with. You know what I'm saying? Like who you surrounding him with. That's what it's all about, right? So if you feel like you letting people go and you're not trying to get nobody that's, that can help him win a championship, you just signing all these mediocre players, and you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, then I want to get traded, bro. Like, just let me go. I just don't feel like that contract shit is like, it's like if I sign the contract under these pretenses, then under these, this is what the plan was, then I feel like if that changed, then okay, then I got a right to say, all right, and then let me go. Because it's not the plan.
Okay, so I looked at this article and I ain't gonna lie, it got some decent options. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't know how real these options were. Because they got the first option up here was Pascal and OG. But what is it saying they would have had to it would have been a steep asking price. So they would have had to sacrifice more of their future assets to potentially land OG and Siakam. Same thing with Zach LaVine. Like they said it was centered around the third pick, Anthony Simons and Nasir Little. And then 2 first rounds and 26 and 28. And then it says Zion and Brandon in England. I definitely don't ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way that was happening. And that's it.
And those is all good options.
I don't know.
Those is all good options.
Like you gotta think about what you giving up.
Yeah, so if you keeping them picks, right? If you worried about keeping them picks, right? Then what is that saying? That's not saying, oh, we trying to build for the future, or is that saying that, oh, we trying to go get it right now?
Brad, do you think in the West, Dame, Pascal, OG, is that enough?
It could be. It's enough to give them a chance.
A first round exit. That's what it's enough for.
Okay, well, look where McCollum got him, and it was just him and McCollum.
What did it get them, bro? They went to the Western Conference Finals once, and then when they faced the Warriors, they got spanked.
Exactly. They got to the finals with just him and McCollum.
No, they got to the Western Conference Finals.
That's what I said. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They got to the Western Conference with just him and McCollum.
They got spanked.
It don't matter. They made it there. They got first.
And that was a different West.
Bro, with just him and McCullough, how many times did they miss the playoffs with just him and McCullough?
Nigga, I don't know. They wasn't.
Okay. They were contenders when
they're not together no more.
Yeah, but it was just him and McCullough.
They were like the Wizards of the West.
All right, bro.
Who would have moved the needle? Like Zion and
they would have moved the needle. Yes. B.I. and Zion would have moved the needle with Dame Lillard. Yes.
That wasn't. They so many people, bro, and picks that shit wouldn't have worked.
Bro,
that would have been impossible, bro. Like if you think they was going to trade Zion and B.I.
Even the Pascal, even just getting B.I. Even just getting B.I. would be helping him out. Like, okay, now we talking about something. You know what I'm saying? But Pascal, yes. Pascal is a double-double all day. Yes, that's happening. That's moving the needle for him.
In the West, I don't see it.
I see them possibly making the Western Conference Finals.
Man,
Possibly.
get the fuck out of here, bro. They not beating the Lakers. They not beating the Warriors. I don't
They
even think
still got my boy from Kentucky that didn't play.
they're gonna beat the Clippers. They ain't gonna beat the Suns.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
Nigga, I know that.
Pascal is an all-star. Don't forget that.
Okay.
Forget that. What other all-star he playing with? Is that not moving the needle when you get another all-star to come to your team?
We're talking about, he said he wants to do what? He wants to contend.
Right.
You're not going to contend for nothing with Pascal.
Contending and winning is something that's totally different.
What are you going to contend for with Pascal, bro? You're not getting past the second round.
Bro, stop acting like Pascal is trash because he's not, bro. You act like he fucking getting Jared Allen or some shit. He way better than that. Come on, man. Stop acting like he trash. He not trash. And OG not trash either. So what is we talking about? They still got my boy from Kentucky that didn't play. You said they still gonna have Jeremy Grant. They still got Nurkic. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good ass squad. What you talking about?
That's decent.
Decent. That's a good ass squad.
But they're not beating any of the top four teams. They're not beating the Warriors, the Lakers, the Clippers, the Suns.
We don't know that, and we don't know. The Warriors can down Clay or somebody, or Lord forbid, not going with somebody could get hurt. You never know what the fuck gonna happen in the playoffs. Somebody can get hurt and then they make it all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Like he said, he just want to fucking contend. He don't want to for y'all to keep all of them picks and then for y'all to keep picking somebody every year. And that mean they got to learn the game, learn the system. Then who the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, these players need time to grow. He want to contend right now with a team.
That's cool, man. But your ass going to sit here until I'm ready to trade you for something that I like.
And that's cool. I understand that. Business is business. But all I'm saying is, bro, if you told me one thing when we signed up for the shit and this was how it was gonna be, then like marriage, people get divorced all of the time. Marriage is a contract, right? Basically, almost. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when you sign that marriage certificate, nigga, that's a contract. So you feel me? Like if this is how it's gonna be, then I want to marry this person because I can see this is how it's gonna be for the rest of my life. And then when shit get changed, people get divorced, right? So that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? The shit changed that you said how it was going to be. So now I want to leave. I'm not mad at that nigga for wanting to leave because shit changed. You feel me?
I'm not mad at him for wanting to leave either. Like, go ahead, bro. Like, but that doesn't mean that I have to just give you away.
Like I said, I don't think that they're going to just give him away, but I don't think that they're going to get full value for him because he don't want to be there and he let it be known publicly. He going to play for him. They know he going to play for him, but he don't want to be there.
That's cool, man.
So they gonna let him go for less than what he's worth.
If it's me, I ain't letting you go. I'll trade your ass to fucking I can't even say Sacramento because they nice now. But can't say OKC either, damn. Damn. Somewhere there's some shit. I trade your ass to the Wizards.
For the Hornets.
Man, ain't no way in hell the Hornets need him.
If MJ was still there, MJ would pick him up. He loved guards. All he want to do is damn trade for guards, damn sign guards all day.
Hey, how did the yeah, see, Pat, I said he like hating on Siakam is crazy. Okay. Well, what did the Raptors do? How was the Raptors looking?
They won the ship.
Nigga, with Kawhi.
And Seattle.
And who?
How you say his name? How you say his first name?
Pascal.
What's his last name?
Siakam.
Oh yeah, Siakam. You know,
Niggas was 41-41, bruh.
bro, don't act like he
Did not
trash.
make the playoffs.
The nigga is an all-star. Stop acting like he trash.
Nigga, I can be an all-star on the Raptors. Nigga, give me the ball every fucking time down the court. Nigga, I'm gonna be an all-star.
And they got Fred VanVleet. Damn, I can't talk today. VanVleet, he just got his bread today. He just got his bread this year too.
Yeah, but he with the Rockets.
Come on, man. Stop acting like he trash. But he was a high free agent though. He was one of the top free agents.
Okay.
Why you be acting like everybody trash?
I'm not saying he trash. I'm just like, what does that got to do with anything?
These niggas ain't top tier. These niggas trash. They not moving the needle.
41 and 41.
Moving the needles, bro.
They was 41 and 41.
Okay. Was he hurt a lot of the year?
What I'm supposed to do with that? And if you hurt, I don't even, you know what I'm saying? The best ability is availability. You know what I'm saying? I need you on that court.
You talking about 1 year though.
1 year, hey, can turn into 2, can turn into 3.
No, I'm talking about
You ain't getting any younger.
41.
Since Kawhi left, they ain't been shit.
Okay.
That's a fact.
The nigga is an all-star, like I said. He moved in.
He is an all-star. Cool. I'm not saying just because you're an all-star don't mean like you LeBron. Like, no. He played 71 games last year. That boy won't hurt. Not under 50%. What I'm doing with that?
24-7 and 24-8-6. You can't do nothing with 24-8-6.
No, I can't.
Okay, you said
41. It's gonna give me 40. It's gonna give me 41 and 40.
About a nigga who do damn
not making the playoffs.
Talking about that's good.
I would like to make the playoffs, sir.
Nigga, that's good.
He didn't make the playoffs.
But still. Moving the needle.
I think they ain't moving the needle, bro. Not in the West, bro. If he got traded to the Raptors, okay. But them being traded to the Blazers, it's not moving the needle, bro. It's too much firepower out there,
bro. It is.
Unless the Blazers are gonna trade for him and then move to the East, it's no point,
bro. That is contending. If you get in somebody like that, and you name somebody else on the list, some Zach LaVine too, or Brandon Ingram, like that's helping him out. You know what I'm saying? You acting like that's not really like that ain't shit. Like he getting Jeremy Grant again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I mean, this is what I'm saying though. Dame and BI are doing what? BI did they make the playoffs?
they did without Zion.
What?
They did. They made the playoffs without Zion.
They did. They made the playoffs. You sure? Let me check.
Check. It was probably the year before, but they still made it without Zion.
I don't think they made that shit.
Check. Check it. You check. You can check.
Maybe they did. Either way, they was out in the first round.
Yeah, but they made it without Zion. I remember Brandon Ingram putting up buckets and really carrying them at the end of games.
Hold on. The fuck? Man, I hate the way they be saying the years, man. Like, just let me know yes or no. They was in the 9 spot. Boom, boom, boom. And the first game, they lost. That's when they lost to OKC.
Yeah.
Some shit.
They made it, right?
No, they lost.
I'm not talking. You talking about last year?
No, I'm talking about this past season.
Okay, I'm talking. What about the year before? Was they in the playoffs?
We're not talking about that. Why are we going back years and years?
Because you talking about Bi trash.
I didn't say he was trash.
You said he not moving the needle.
We're not moving the needle. We ain't making the playoffs. Then you ain't moving no needle.
That's 2 years back. That ain't moving the needle. He moved the needle by himself. Him and CJ.
Shut it up.
Well,
what the fuck happened this year then?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
You regress, which tells me you're getting worse, which means I don't need to trade my future for you.
Yeah, but still, nigga, the Heat was in the play-in game too. Don't forget that
they won. That's the difference. They won.
Talking about like the play-in ain't nothing like they made it,
but they won. If you in the play-in and you lose, you ain't shit. If you in the play-in and you win and you get to the finals, then you're something.
If you win the play-in, then you up there. You got a chance.
No, you don't.
You do got a chance. If you win the play-in, you got a chance.
No, you don't.
You do.
You don't.
I think Miami Heat got there. They lost the first game. What the fuck? They lost the first game in the play-in.
There was no play-in. They were in the playoffs, regardless. So it's not like it was the 10 seed.
They lost the first game.
10 seed, 9 seed, you ain't got no chance.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what they was. The 9th seed, no chance. So be mad, but I ain't. Hey man, you gonna stay in Portland until I say so.
You got it.
All right, so we got a couple songs coming up, and then we gonna be back. My beloved trip. All right, that was Big Crit, Stally, STS with Cut a Rug, and that was Kirk O'Bangs. Love the Trap. All right. Go ahead, Dutch, it's on you.
We do a little shout out, say happy birthday to the Mamba, and just pay our respects. Like I said earlier, we didn't get a chance to do a show on his birthday, but since we're doing a show now, we just wanted to shout out to the great Kobe Bryant, to the Mamba, and just touch on that for a little bit. Anything you wanted to say about that?
RP, I mean, I never was a fan of Kobe, but I always respected his game. Like, this man hit some of the coldest shots, man, like over and over and over, man. Like, dude ain't care how many people was on him. He was taking it, and then, he was gonna hit it. So, like, Kobe, I didn't like him, but I definitely respected him. This nigga, okay. Well, we lost. All right, he back.
All right, my fault. I don't know. When I be charging my joint at the same time, it just be cutting out. But yeah. So yeah. The rest of the next segment on you.
Oh yeah, so it's official. The the first take ESPN undisputed lineups are officially official. You know, Shannon Sharp gonna be on first take Mondays and Tuesdays starting September 4th, and undisputed coming back this upcoming Monday, and he's gonna have Richard Sherman, Keyshawn Johnson, and Lil Wayne. And, you know, they gonna go back at it, you know, like, hey, what you gonna watch? You gonna watch the Undisputed, you gonna watch the first take, you gonna dip into both. I'm a little upset that I'm gonna have to go back to watching first take because I really get annoyed by screaming A. Smith. Like it's I gotta watch it because of Shannon, but man, it's definitely gonna kill me because first take just ain't it for me no more.
It's a lot of hate. A lot of hate.
Hey, I can't have my opinion.
I don't watch either one of them. I'll probably listen to the podcast. So after the episode come on and they drop the podcast, I'll probably check that out. But I'm gonna check out both for sure. I just want to see. I don't know. I can't imagine Shannon on Disney airwaves. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he's gonna probably have to act a little different. But I don't know. We'll see if he bring everything. Stephen A said he don't mind, but we'll see if Disney mind. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm probably more excited to see Unc and then probably Lil Wayne. I don't really care about Richard Sherman and the rest of them, but yeah, I'm gonna tune in for sure.
So I mean, I'm like I said, I haven't watched first take in the longest because I was always watching Undisputed. But since the split happened with Skip and Shannon, of course I'm gonna have to watch first take now. But you know, I was a little worried because I ain't know who they was gonna try to, you know, get to replace Shannon Sharp because at first they was saying, you know, Sean McCoy, and I was like, oh hell no, I definitely ain't watching that. But you know, they got it together. I want to see Skip and Richard Sherman go at it. Keyshawn Johnson, like I don't really care too much for Lil Wayne, but as far as sports debate go, if it's music, all right, cool. And I'm ready for them to get a new song. I want to see how this new song go because I ain't like they Undisputed song. I ain't like that jump. But
see.
Let's go face the face. I embrace debate. I was like, bro, I used to put that shit on mute, yeah. But speaking of first take, Stephen A, your man out here getting called out by everybody about his sources, man.
Yo, my man's sources is good. Don't worry about it. He know, bro. Don't worry about his sources.
That's his source. You know how they be saying on Twitter and everything. The source is just trust me, bro. That's his source. Like he ain't got no no inside people or nothing. He just be like, trust me. I know what's going on over there. I'm in tune.
Cause he know. My boy know.
And then they come out and they say, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Look, whether he right or he wrong, I still enjoy his commentary. You know what I'm saying? I still enjoy it.
You're never wrong.
But
Boy, man, how you gonna talk about Lonzo? You know, he talking about he can't get up. It's difficult for him to get up, and then he show you it ain't difficult, and then you switch it, and then be like, "Well, you ain't healthy, man. I know your doctor, man." like, 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 bro can't just take his L, and keep it moving. Same thing with Stephon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude just he it just happened when you get your head that big, man. You don't care, man. You believe you are that, and like I said, I don't want to watch it, but Mondays and Tuesdays I'm gonna tune in. I don't know about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I ain't gonna be tuning in, but when Shannon on there, I'm on there.
So Shannon only gonna be on there Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is great. His Shay Shay is gonna be with Colin Coward company or whatever. So I don't know, if he's what else he gonna do during the week, but I know like he gonna be, doing both, Shay Shay on the jump with Colin Coward, and then he gonna be doing, first take Monday and Tuesday. So maybe he just work 2 days, or and do Shay Shay over the weekend, or we gonna see. But Monday and Tuesday, I'm on first take.
You watch Club Shay Shay?
I've watched a couple. I watched the one he did with Dion. And which other one did I watch? The one he had with Chad Johnson. I watched that one. So like I always be catching the clips of his interviews, but as far as like start to finish, those are the only two I ever watched.
Cool. Well,
damn sure don't watch no damn Screaming A. Smith podcast. I'll tell you that.
You watch Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A's World?
No, that sounds so corny, bro. Like just like Bobby's World back in the day.
It's a cool little concept. He just had people over on the couch, and his sister like make food for him, and they just chill and watch the game. It's a cool little concept, like the kind of like the Eli and Peyton joint, but they just like in a room together.
Yeah, but they cool and funny though.
Huh?
They cool and funny though.
Who?
The Mannings.
Yeah. Stephen A. He funny too.
What?
You see, you don't watch him. You don't know.
The dude is not funny.
He funny.
I've watched enough of Stephen A. to know he ain't funny.
He funny sometimes.
Yeah, he can have a funny moment or two, but he ain't funny. Like Peyton is funny.
No, Peyton can have a funny moment or two. Peyton is
funny. Stop hating. Peyton is funny.
People be writing that stuff for Peyton to say.
Hey, maybe they do, maybe they don't, but either way, it's funny.
It ain't natural.
Ain't natural. Hey, who in the chat? Which show y'all gonna be watching more? First Take or Undisputed? Hey, everybody said Undisputed, bro. Nobody said First Take.
I can't even see the chat, but I take your word for it.
About 30 Undisputeds in here. Not like Drake said, a little bit of both. Yeah, that's the same boat I'm in. As far as, Monday, Tuesday, I'll be flipping back and forth. But Undisputed, man. It get a little repetitive, but I don't know. I don't know how often Richard Sherman gonna be on there. but when he is on there, that's gonna make for good TV for sure. So,
Nigga,
you said what?
so that shit gonna be corny.
Why is it gonna be corny?
Richard Sherman and Skip Bayless is gonna be corny.
Bruh, Stephen A is corny, bruh. And Molly, bruh. Bro, Molly is like the most annoying moderator of all time, bruh. Like,
I don't watch it. See, I listen to it, so I don't even really like.
yeah, but she's still annoying. The stuff that she says, it's not looking at her.
She don't really she just interject every now and then and say stuff, but
Her interjections do too much, bro. It's like, bro, nobody cares what you're saying, bro. But
I don't know. It's good to me. It's a good show to me.
just give us the topic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't even watch it if Stephen A ain't on there no more.
well, that's like all the time.
Yeah, he only be there like twice a week now.
Yeah, like, since Undisputed took their break, he was like, all right, well, shit, I'm gonna get me a little vacation in too. Shit. They've been going at it, you know what I mean, for all them years. So it's
I just want to hear what Lil Wayne got to say. I don't give a fuck about the rest of them.
Bro, I don't know how he's gonna be on there every Friday, bro. Like, what is what the hell can Lil? He's got to be doing like a block. It can't be like him there every Friday from start to finish. It's got to be like he does a block. Because ain't no way, bro. Like, I'm trying to turn on Undisputed, and him and Skip doing the fist pound at the top of the show. Like, I just don't see that.
I didn't even know they did that at the top of the show. Like I said, I just listened to it, but I just want to hear what he got to say. I think it's gonna be funny. So. Just to hear him talking about shit, knowing he gonna be there high as a motherfucker.
Yeah, hot as cup.
But Shannon get the day started with a little bit of Henny. Then I'm sure Lil Wayne can start with a little bit of lean. You know what I'm saying?
Had to do that. You remember when Shannon was drinking and he was like, woo.
Yeah.
Oh man, yo, why Skip had to fuck that up, man? They had a good thing going, man. I had to talk about the man that was some Tom Brady, man.
Well, yeah, it was a good run, but both Undisputed about to be I think Undisputed gonna be a little bit trashier now. But we'll see, like I said.
Well, I mean, besides Monday and Tuesday, First Take still gonna be trash.
Yeah, but I'll probably watch that more then, I guess.
Yeah, you biased.
I'll listen to that more.
You just stay on ESPN, so you biased.
You said what?
You just stay on ESPN, so you biased.
No, like I said, I listen to podcasts. I don't watch the channel. I listen to podcasts.
Yeah, you said you was an ESPN head.
Well, when I say that, I mean like sports. Everybody know ESPN for sports. You know what I'm saying? So,
nah, that's but
if I say I'm a Fox head, niggas be like, niggas a lot of shit on Fox other than sports. Ain't nothing else on ESPN other than sports. So I mean, I be going there, I get the updates, all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm a CBS. There's a lot of shit on CBS. A lot of shit to come on TBS.
Yeah, but that means you're gonna watch all the damn shows on there.
If I say
you don't say I'm a CBS head, and I don't even know what shows CBS got, but
yeah, but I'm saying
they got 60 minutes or some shit, and then be like, hey, 60 minutes. Be like, no,
people don't reference that with sports. People don't reference nothing else with sports. None of them with sports. That's what I'm saying.
but they just say sports like basketball, football. They don't say, they're like, hey, man, you like basketball? Yeah, nigga, I like ESPN. Like, they just don't say that. Like,
Man, it just, you know what I meant, though. You know what I meant. I'm ESPN, but that mean all I do is watch sports.
like, hey, man, did you watch that game? Man, I watched ESPN.
Yeah, if it came on ESPN, niggas know.
But like, nah, nigga, the game was on Fox. Hey, man, the football game be on Fox, CBS, NBC and shit.
But you ain't asked me nothing specific. It wasn't. We weren't talking about nothing specific. We was generalizing it. So that's why I said I'm an ESPN head.
Yeah. Sun up to sundown.
Now somebody asks you, then you say, "Oh, I'm a TNT head. I'm a TBS head." You say that then, and then see if niggas or equate that to sports in any way. They're not.
But baseball do be on that stuff, and TNT does have NBA on TNT.
Yeah, but people is not going to equate it to that. Regular people are not. If you ask your wife, "Oh, I'm a TNT head," then she probably would have been thought you talking about like movies or something else. She wouldn't have been thought you talking about, "Oh, I just tune in to TNT basketball all the time." That's what I meant.
Yeah, but it's so much that.
Then okay, then like, "Oh, what do you watch?" "Oh, I'm an ESPN head." "Oh, all he do is watch sports."
No, like, oh, this nigga just be watching Jalen and Jacoby. This nigga be watching sports deportes.
You being specific, general.
Nigga, that's what's on ESPN. Like,
how would you, if you didn't watch ESPN, how would you know that?
You don't say I'm a BT head and then be like, no, I don't watch Baby Boy. Like, no, if you a BT head, that's what you watch.
You being specific.
All right, let's move on. we got a couple songs and we're gonna come back with a FIBA update. Yeah, that was Winning by Currency featuring Wiz Khalifa and Wale the Soup. And we back. Go ahead, Duck.
All right. So up next we got a little bit of basketball. Well, some more basketball updates. We got our FIBA basketball talk. So since there's no NBA season going on, but there is basketball going on, we just try to keep y'all updated on that. So I'm gonna just give y'all just a rundown. They had their first round game starting today, actually, and just to go down the list of the scores, and I'll give y'all some of the NBA players that also played and did their thing in some of these games. But first up on game day one, we had Angola versus Italy, and Italy won that 67-81. We had Finland versus Australia. Australia won that 72-98. So we got Mexico versus Montenegro. Montenegro won that 71-91. How you say that? Latvia versus Lebanon. Latvia won 109-70. Dominican Republic versus Philippines.
109-70.
Huh?
I said, damn, 109-70. Shit.
Oh yeah, they blew them. Latvia blew them out. But I go back through and see if they had any any NBA players there. Where I'm at? Dominican Republic versus Philippines. Dominican Republic won that 87-81. Germany versus Japan. Germany won that 81-63. Egypt versus Lithuania. Lithuania won that 67-93. And then they had Canada versus France. And I know France wish they would have had Wimbayana playing, but they got blew out 95-65. Canada won that.
And your boy was some trash in that jump too.
Huh?
Your boy was some trash in that game too.
Oh, Shay?
Nah, Gobert.
Oh, yeah. So basically, just to give a rundown, Canada, of course, they got Lou Dort, Nickeil Alexander Walker, Shea Gildress, Dwight Powell, RJ Barrett, Kelly Olynyk, Zach Edey, and who's basically he's playing for Purdue, and Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks had 12 points, 4 boards. Kelly Olynyk had 18 points and 4 boards, 2 assists. Who else did something? RJ only had 5 points, 6 boards, 5 assists. Dwight Powell had 6 points, 3 boards, 2 assists. Shea Gildress, he had 27, 13 boards, and 6 assists. And Lou Dort had 7 and 5 rebounds. Oh, Nickeil Alexander Walker had 12, 2 and 2 as well. But on the France side, we got Nicolas Batum, Evan Fournier, and Rudy Gobert. Rudy, he played 27 minutes. He put up 8 points, 9 rebounds, and
Trash.
yep. Evan Fournier, he put up 21 points, 3 rebounds. And Nicholas Batum, he played 23 minutes, almost 24 minutes. He put up 0 points, 4 rebounds. So he was better than Nicholas Batum. He was just out there running. My boy's out there for the cardio.
He had the Tony Snell.
And they shut my boy all the way down. So now for the Egypt versus Lithuania, to run through their box score real quick. The American players that play for, there are no American players that play for Egypt. Not one that I see. American players that play for Lithuania, we got.
You mean NBA?
I mean, from the NBA, yeah.
There's no American players play for Egypt.
Jonas Valanciunas, he put up 15 points, 10 rebounds, and that's the only player from the NBA up here. It's some other ones that's like in the G League, but yeah, Lithuania won in large part to Valanciunas. Who else we got up here? We got Germany versus Japan. Germany won that 81-63, like I said. From the NBA, Germany has Franz Wagner or Wagner.
Yeah,
sorry,
Wagners.
Wagner. Daniel Theis, he used to play for Boston. I remember that. Moritz Wagner and Dennis Schroeder, however you want to say his name. Schroeder had 14, 5 and 5. The older brother, Moritz Wagner, had 25 and 9. Daniel Theis had 13, 6 and 3. And Franz had 10, 6 and 5. Like I said, they won 81-63. Nobody from Japan. Oh, wannabe from the Brooklyn Nets. He still play. No, he got traded somewhere. I forgot.
He with the Suns now.
The Suns, yeah, the Suns. So yeah, he put up 26 and 2. Watanabe. He put up 26 and 2. So he did his thing, but they still got blew out. And let's see, we got Dominican Republic versus the Philippines. Like I said, Dominican Republic won that 87-81. They have Dominican Republic has Lester. I don't know how to say his name, but he plays for the Golden State Warriors. He had 2 points, 3 rebounds. And Karl Anthony Towns played for Dominican Republic. He had 26, 10, and 10.
What was hooping?
Let's see. Philippines, they have Jordan Clarkson. He was out there hooping. He had 28, 7, and 7, and 2 steals. But he had, yeah, he was crying. He had 8 turnovers though.
Sheesh.
But that's all we got from the NBA that I see. I see Scotty Thompson, but I think he in the developmental league, G League. Latavia, they won 109-70 against Lebanon. And I feel like I'm not pronouncing that right, but y'all know what I'm Latvia. I don't know. But they got Davis Bertans. Bertans had 10 and 3. And that's all that I see. That's all that I see. And then for Lebanon, who we got? Nobody from the NBA. So we're gonna skip back past that one. Mexico, Montenegro. I feel like there ain't no NBA players from neither one of these countries, but let's see. None from Mexico. And like I said, they lost to Montenegro 71-91. So they lost by 20. And Montenegro got nobody that I see. Oh, Vujicic. We got Vujicic. Nikola Vujicic. He had 27 and 10. So shout out to him. Was doing this thing. And they beat Montenegro. Let me see. We got 2 more. We got Finland and Australia. So Australia's supposed to have some okay players on there, especially from the NBA. They beat Finland 72-98. Finland has Alex Murphy. I know y'all remember him from the NBA. He had 4 and 2. And Laurie Markkinen, who had 19, 8, and 4. And from Australia, we got Dyson Daniels. He ain't really do nothing. He only played 4 minutes. We got Matisse Thybulle. He had 2 points, 1 rebound. He played 18 minutes. Josh Giddey played 25 minutes. He had 14, 9, and 8. Patty Mills played 20, 28, 29 minutes. He had 25, 8, and 2, and 4 steals. Patty was out there balling. Josh Green had 6 and 3 and 2 steals. Let's see. Joe Ingles had 13 and 4 and 13, 4 and 2. My boy Jack White from Duke, he had 7 and 2, 7, 2 and 1, and Dante Exum had 10, 2 and 4. Xavier Cooks, he had 9 and 2 as well. So they blew Finland out by 26. And the first game, like I said, Angola versus Italy. Angola has Eduardo Francisco. He had 3 points, 5 rebounds. They also have Bruno Fernando. He had 13, 5, and 2. Let's see. And Italy has nobody from the NBA.
They ain't got Bargnani. He ain't playing no more.
Nope. So, but yeah, that's what we got for the FIBA updates. And tomorrow on Saturday, they got South Sudan versus Puerto Rico. They got Cape Verde versus I know this is not pronounced Georgia, but I forgot how to pronounce it. It's a shame.
It said Georgia.
Yo, it's spelled just like Georgia, but you know what I'm talking about? Like, I know it ain't, bruh. I know it ain't pronounced that way. We got
This
Jordan.
segment has been killing me.
We got Jordan versus Greece. We got Iran versus Brazil. Slovenia versus Venezuela. Serbia versus China. Then USA versus New Zealand. And then the last game of the day is Spain versus Cote d'Ivoire.
Hey, you know who you sound like?
So Cote d'Ivoire. Bro, play the damn music, bro. What the fuck we doing here? We got music coming up.
Yeah, escargot.
This is my last update for
Oh, hey, yo.
y'all look it up y'all damn selves next damn show. How about that? I'm gonna skip over the ones I can't say.
All right, man. We'll get into these songs, man.
Try to do it for the people.
Yeah. I was Magnolia by Playboy Cardi and Jerry Sprunger by Tory Lanez and T-Pain. Ah, man. The funny thing about all that pronouncing is that it's actually pronounced Georgia, which is funny.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Like they can't.
After that, I had to look it up, and I was like, all right, let me see it. It is like, yeah, you said Georgia, like not Georgia, but it's Georgia, same shit. But ooh, boy, that shit was funny. All right, so we're gonna get into Forgotten Legends. Every Friday I do a ex-professional player or player period, but so far it's just been professional players that kind of slid under the radar during their career. And this week I'm gonna go with Jimmy Smith. It's kind of a trend because I did Fred Taylor, and it's kind of the same thing. You performing and you put up numbers and everything, but just being in that smaller market, you just don't really get the love. So Jimmy Smith was one of them ones, man. Like people still be like, "Oh, hey, he was super slept on." 5-time Pro Bowler, but I don't think he'll hit the Hall of Fame just because like same boat as Fred, but he had 9,000-yard plus seasons. He had over 12,000 yards. He had 68 total touchdowns. And he was one of the ones, you know what I'm saying? Like when it was him, Freddie T, they had McCarter, they was out there doing stuff. But you don't win it. You in that small market, you ain't gonna get that love. So on Ballgame Banter, you're gonna get that love. So shout out to Jimmy Smith. You remember Jimmy Smith? Okay. Did we lose you?
No, I'm here.
You remember Jimmy Smith?
Yeah. Hold on. Who we play for?
The Jags.
No, I don't remember Jimmy Smith.
See, yeah, that's why you know what I'm saying. Gotta shout him out because he one of them low key people, but he was like that. He was one of them ones for sure. Shit, I think I'm a nah. I mean, I was gonna say I was thinking I might stay away from the Jags, but whoever you know what I'm saying ain't get that love, I'm gonna try to get you on Forgotten Legends and shout you out. And somebody look up your highlights or whatnot, and then they'll be like, okay, there's somebody I did know or did not know, and I can see they was like that or not. So shout out to him,
What was his stats one more time?
huh?
What was his stats one more time?
He had over 12,000 receiving yards. He had 67 receiving touchdowns, but he had 68 total. And 5-time Pro Bowler.
How long did he play with the Jags?
He started off with Dallas, but he ain't do nothing because he had got hurt. He had a appendicitis, and then he ended up on the Jags in '95, and then he finished his career with them in '05.
Okay. All right, well, now to my guy.
Yes, sir. And we had some breaking news I'm gonna get into right quick. So Jaylen Brown is gonna play in the Big Three All-Star game tomorrow.
The Ice Cube Big Three?
Yeah, the Ice Cube Big Three. He gonna play in the All-Star game.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, Cube just gave him a shout out. He was like, "Yo, matter of fact, hold on, let me pull it up so I can just He said, Jaylen Brown is my hero. He's making a humongous statement by being the first current NBA player to play in the Big Three game. By suiting up for our All-Star game tomorrow, he's doing everything in his power to help the league succeed. Salute, forever grateful." So yeah, we was talking about Big Three, and they finally, Jaylen Brown a real one for real.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. We there's also what's the next segment? What we doing when we come back? Craziest news?
We got the Florida Gators untold.
Okay. All right, well, that's cool. I got some other news to say, but I'll wait till we come back.
All right. We got a couple songs coming up. Hey, we back. That was Cake by Trey Songz and Gotta Move On by Diddy, Bryson Tiller. It's on you, Dutch. Oh, no, it's on me, ain't it? Yeah. All right, so Netflix released another Untold. They had the Florida Gators, and that time when they had Urban Meyer, and Tebow, and I was expecting a lot. Like, you doing the Untold, there was a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had Aaron Hernandez, you had Percy, the Pouncey twins, Cam Newton, but it seemed like the whole time it was just Urban Meyer and Tebow, and like honorable mentions everywhere else. Like it was, they did have Brandon Siller and Spikes, they were pretty much like the main people telling the story along with Tebow and Urban, and they sprinkled in other players, here and there, but they ain't have nothing on Chris Leak. Like I was expecting to see Chris Leak, Percy, at least one of the Pouncey twins. They had Cam on one of the covers for it, but they did not mention Cam at all the whole time. I'm like, what type of untold is this? Like, this ain't the untold I wanted. Like, when I was watching the Johnny Manziel jump, they had some untold shit up in there. But they come to this jump and it's just straight everything we know. Like, I needed them to dig a little deeper.
Did they talk about Chris Leak a lot?
Say what?
They just talked about Chris Leak a lot?
Nah, like, the way they was talking about Chris Leak was like, he won't shit for real. Like, they just kept talking about how everyone was loving Tebow, and Tebow gave him that energy, and when they would take Tebow out after they would bring Tebow in for like a play or two, and then bring Chris Leak back in, and they was talking about how like the crowd would boo him, and when he threw a game-winning touchdown, it was just like, oh, okay, he threw a game-winning touchdown. But it wasn't like Chris Leak was the quarterback.
Right.
Like, when they won that first chip, he was the quarterback. But yeah, I was highly disappointed in it. I would say, you can still watch it, but it's just one of the ones where it's like it left you wanting like not more because it was so good, but more because it was like, bruh, like, what are y'all doing? Like, there's so much more that y'all could have put in here.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah, it was a Tebow love fest up in there, man.
I know how
like they even talked about that though. Like they talked about how like the team was kind of divided because all the love that Tebow was getting, and then like when he didn't play well, Urban wasn't saying shit to him. But Urban, when it came to anybody else, if they wasn't playing well, he would, get in their ass. So like, they was like, we was a team. But, they seeing all the magazines and, billboards or whatever and everything, just like Tebow. And that's how it was for real. Like, I remember that time, like, it was all Tebow. Is Tebow going to be the first one to get 2 Heismans? Like, it was all Tebow.
Yeah.
But they had a super squad. Like, they was stacked.
I haven't seen it, so I definitely need to catch up on it. It is something that I'm interested in seeing. It's Cam, like you said, Cam and Chris. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got all them there at the same time, and then like you didn't get nothing from neither one of them. It was just Tebow. Yeah. Like, how you gonna have a doc and then like y'all only got like 7-8 players?
They should have just named it something different. They should have just named it Tebow Untold or something instead of
right, like for real, like Tebow's time in Florida. It's like when he talked about Aaron Hernandez for like probably, I say like probably like a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like he talked about this one time where they was at a bar. You know, there was this one time where Aaron Hernandez like beat this dude up at the bar, and he was like, Tebow was there with him, and he was like, this guy was just saying all these racist comments and all this shit. He was like, I should have got him out of there, blah blah blah, and then that was it. Like they ain't say shit else. Like, there was no mention of Cam. I thought I was at least gonna see Percy. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like Percy was big on that squad. Like that shit was crazy.
Wow. Maybe they were fine. They just tried to still make with what they had to do.
Maybe, but it's like, why would you even want to do it if you ain't gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, get the people? It's like you don't motherfucking get a doc on like The Last Dance. Like you don't do The Last Dance and you don't have, you know, Scotty or Dennis Rodman. It's just Jordan. Even though that joint was just like straight on Jordan, but they were still, you know what I'm saying, there. But hey, so I go sometimes, you know, that's the business, man. You know, everyone knows that the masses, quote unquote, love Tebow. So, oh, Tebow's in it? Let me you know, so I don't think, you know, people would have been that interested if it was, you know, about a lot of the negative stuff that was going on during that time in Florida.
I don't know, because they talked about that on the Miami joint. Remember, it won't like Miami. Yeah, 30 for 30.
That's 30 for 30 different, yo. Like 30 for 30 better. 30 for 30 be they interview a nigga grandma, like they go wherever to whoever they get this shit. Like they was just like, all right, let's call it Tebow, Urban, and sprinkle in some other players. And it was like, come on, bro. Like there was you don't get to have a doc and then do it half-ass. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they are worthy of a doc, but a real doc. You know what I'm saying? Not a half-ass doc.
Yeah, it should just name it something different, and it'd have been good.
Yeah, like you don't go in it because they, you know, I like the Untold series. You know what I'm saying? From the Balco, the Manziel, the Donahue, like all them shits is, you know, they tell the story. You know what I'm saying? But there was a lot of shit left out in this one. So hey, you can watch it. I ain't gonna say don't watch it, but let me know what y'all think, because I was disappointed.
Right. Well, I'm gonna check it out, and I might let y'all know on the next show how I felt about it.
Yeah, you got the weekend. You ain't gonna watch the fight, so watch that.
Anyway, I know last show we talked about JT and him possibly being traded, but now there's just been some talk about the 6 teams expressing interest in him in a potential trade. 2 teams have made offers, and the Miami Dolphins are among those 2 teams. So is Miami going to be an option for JT? If it is, that'll be crazy. But I wonder who they're going to give up for him. It said the Colts are seeking a first round pick or a package similar in value. So on top of that, it says the team acquiring Taylor will have to sign him to an extension or make some sort of deal to increase his guaranteed salary for next year. So, and the Colts gave him a deadline to find a trade partner of the 29th of this month, which is Tuesday. So
That's crazy.
we'll see what's about to happen. Is he going to go to the Dolphins? Possibly.
We in there too, though.
Yeah, I don't know if we made an offer yet. They ain't say nothing about it. There's one other team that has made an offer they ain't say nothing about yet, but they said the Dolphins. So, but they say 6 teams is stretched.
We got the draft capital to do it. I wouldn't do it though, because he wants a lot of bread, and like if it was just a 1 year thing, then I would give up probably I would give up like a third and a fifth, maybe just a second if that was all it took, because that's pretty much like a guarantee of a chip for real. But if you have to not only give up your early draft capital and sign him to a big contract, it's kind of like I don't see us doing that, and I don't see Miami doing that either, because they got people to pay as well. I could see a up and coming team. I can see maybe the Bears do something like that. Maybe I wouldn't say them, but yeah, someone in that range, because it don't make sense to put a lot of draft capital plus that contract if you're already strapped at the cap. The Bears got money, so that makes sense for them to get him, a tier 1 running back with Justin Fields, and they can be together, you know what I mean, for years on end. That makes sense.
All right. Well, yeah, and I think that's all we got for that segment.
Yeah. So we got these 2 songs, and then you doing crazy news this week?
Yeah, I'm gonna just run through some news that's been hitting the headlines, and I'll read through one thing that stood out.
All right, that was Ace Hood at Trois. Fabulous, featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Oh, yeah.
All right, and so this is our last segment, which is the craziest news of the week that we do every Friday, and we kind of mix it with the cultural news, and I just today I'm basically just gonna kind of run through some news, some sports and some entertainment news for y'all, just some headlines, and then I'm gonna read a story that kind of stood out to me that's been in the news this week, and I just want I guess we'll react to that. So to start, I know at the beginning of the show we had talked about a little bit about the show's First Take and Stephen A. Smith, and about his sourcing and stuff like that. And so he's been in trouble, but they said he will not face punishment from ESPN for his alleged HIPAA violations, which basically for him saying that he talked to Lonzo Ball's sources. So basically he violated 2 rules. Him basically saying that he talked to the doctors, which is basically saying the doctors violated violated the HIPAA rules and disclosed patient information. But also the second violation was Stephen A. Saying that out to the public, revealing the information out to the public. ESPN said he did it on his own podcast, his own show, so he's not really too worried about it. So ESPN won't punish him for it. But that was the only comment that ESPN had for it. Stephen A. Smith has yet to comment on that. You want to say something before I keep going? Or?
Nah, man, he's just a clown. That's all.
All right. Other news, some hip hop. Some entertainment news. I guess hip hop entertainment news. Drake had hit the club with the Obama sisters. So that he had did a stop for It's All a Blur tour, a stop in LA, and was seen with Malaysia and Sasha. So the club was going crazy when they seen him. I mean Malia, my bad. Malia and Sasha. uh
Man, what he killing me.
what else been going on? Of course, y'all probably saw the Donald Trump mugshot. He's been arrested for the election stuff. So of course y'all seen that. Everybody's seen that. If you haven't, you're under a rock. What else has been going on in the entertainment, cultural news? I'm sure you also heard that Kobe's getting his stadium out of crypto, or did they change it back to did they
I
change it
think
back?
they changed it back to Staples.
Okay, so yeah, he's getting I guess another statue.
Nah, I think this is his. This is his first one.
Okay, so he's getting this statue outside the Staples Center, and so congrats to him. You know, Kobe just keep on winning. And other sports news, rest in peace to Bray Wyatt, the WWE superstar who passed away. It was reported that he had caught COVID earlier and was like kind of struggling with that. I didn't get a chance to read up on everything. I just kind of read the headline. So, you know,
Yeah, that's crazy. 36. That's crazy.
maybe we'll give y'all some more on that on the next show.
They call it long COVID. You ever heard that?
Where it takes long-term effects.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, other than that, what else been happening?
Oh, you can talk about the Bronny.
Yeah, they said Bronny actually has a heart condition, which is why he passed out, or which is why he went into cardiac arrest during the practice. But they say he should be back on the floor and be healthy soon, so he should be able to return back to basketball.
Yeah, we want to see him suit up for SC.
For sure.
Stay healthy though.
And other news, which is crazy, Dennis Rodman and his new girlfriend, he decided to go to the tattoo shop and get a tattoo of her face. So shout out to him.
Oh, wow, boy. Yeah.
He got it on his butt.
For real?
Yeah. I have no idea why, but yeah, he is a wild boy. And I think that's all we got. If you're really in a like Clubhouse, you know, if you got a Clubhouse account, sometimes I'll be on Clubhouse, you know, just tuning in to shows. I guess YouTube got where Whack 100 and Amber Rose was like got into a screaming match and was just coming at each other's throat. I don't know what exactly it was about, but I am interested, and I will go to YouTube and see if they went ahead and posted the audio from Clubhouse on there.
Whack 100 always arguing with somebody, man.
Yeah, that's what he do. And let's see. It says Dylan Brooks dunked on Rudy Gobert in the FIBA World Cup. So y'all look that video up too.
Man, that don't want no dunk on, man.
You want no dunk?
I saw that jump.
Like
he was like on the side. Like it wasn't no real like poster.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, so one of the craziest things that I had seen. Oh, shout out to Khalees and Bill Murray. Have you saw that they had a little summer fling going on?
No, that's crazy.
I know, right? Bill Murray, like my boy is.
Oh no! I did see that. Yeah. I did see that.
I'm like, that's wild. Nas baby mama tripping, but
that farm.
Yeah. So the craziest news I saw was the headline read, Florida man caught on video allegedly injecting a chemical agent under his neighbor's door, making family with the baby sick. So it says Zaming Lee, 36, was seen injecting a liquid under a neighbor's family door at the apartment complex, according to the police report. The liquid tested positive for narcotics, methadone, and hydrocodone. They said they basically just used to treat pain, and the side effects can be like restlessness. Side effects for both narcotics can include restlessness, stomach pain, vomiting, difficult breathing, skin irritation, chest pain, diarrhea, cha-cha-cha, all that good shit. And so they said the guy that lived there had installed a hidden camera outside of his condo or his apartment, his condo, after he smelled chemicals in his home and his 10-month-old baby started vomiting. And they said they had the fire department respond to the family home on several occasions, but they weren't able to determine the cause of the smell. Then his surveillance or security camera showed him it was the downstairs neighbors that was coming upstairs and bending down under the door, putting the liquid there. And he said that the neighbor downstairs had previously made noise complaints on him, and I guess he eventually got tired of it and said, I'm about to make him suffer. So chemically, and so he was arrested. And yeah, I just felt like that was crazy because I remember when I had first moved to I had moved to Maryland then, and we lived in DC, then we moved to Virginia, like Northern Virginia. And we moved to this apartment complex. And the first, I was a little worried, like what type of people are over here. And, we lived on the third floor, but the person that lived directly under us while we moved in, it was an old black guy, and he came outside and he sat on his little balcony or whatever the whole time and watched us move in and stuff, right? Ain't say nothing, just watched us move in, right? The whole time he just calling the police on us, making noise complaints, calling the police. They trying to find us and all of this stuff, right? And I'm like, it can't be that serious. Like, y'all need to send somebody over here because there got to be something wrong with the floor, right? They figured out that they didn't have no padding in our apartment under the floor. It was just like, I guess, wood carpet or some shit, right? But anyway, like, he kept calling the police on us every time. We would come home at like 1:00 in the morning sometimes, and he would call the police talking about we being too loud coming in. The police, like, as soon as I get in, get ready to go to sleep, they go, I get a knock. It's the police at the door. And I'm like, I just wanted to damn slap his ass just one good time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the apartment where y'all had Champ.
Yeah, he kept saying Champ was running around. He kept saying they got big dogs in there running around. And I'm like, bro, we got a Yorkie. You know what I'm saying? He kept saying they got a bigger dog in there running around and it's keeping me up at night. And I'm like, it's a Yorkie. And it don't even move that much because it's a little, you know what I'm saying, a miniature joint. You know what I mean? Like, it don't even move that much. It get tired after a couple, you know what I'm saying, and run a little bit. It's like, I'm tired as hell. So I'm like, come on, bro. I'd be ready to slap his ass, but I was like, just imagine if he damn would have just kept coming upstairs, bending down, putting some liquid under my
right. And this is before like Ring and people was doing all that.
Right. I'd have been like, hell nah. But yeah, they said yep, he got for assault, battery, intimidation, and quality of life. He got to pay $50,000 in damages. So all of that good stuff. So Lee, my boy, you just gonna have to do something different. Get you some goddamn noise cancellation earplugs.
You gotta move, bro. Like, right. you gotta understand when you in a
apartment.
Yeah, like it's not just you, bro. Like, you gonna have to deal with that.
Right. To this day, I refuse to live in an apartment, bro, just because of that shit. Like, because I don't feel like dealing with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we have for the craziest news I heard this week. And that segment gonna be back next. Well, on Monday we're gonna do the craziest news of the weekend or the best moment of the week. And we got some more coming up for y'all on Monday's show. Again at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Damn, the show ran a little late. The first segment started off like 40 minutes.
Yeah, no, but like it was breaking news though. It just happened too, so it was pretty fresh.
Yeah.
You know, that's how it go when you be having breaking news.
Monday we got the what happened to that boy segment as usual, and like I said, the best moment of the weekend. So we appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. I can't really see the chat, so you might have to do your shouts out. KT Chocolate, mine just now pulling up, but shouts out to her. Shouts out to Not Like Drake. He coming through. You always show love and support. Appreciate you, bro. Pat Say That. Music Fiend, my guy. Everyday Eli, my boo. Dumb as fucks. Oh, that's his name for real.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say DAF2.
Yeah.
Nah, but funny, bro. Because it's like, I ain't trying to call you dumb as fuck.
Nah, but like if you listen to his show, he say it all the time too. He just be saying like, you know what I'm saying? He say it all the time too. So I figure he cool with it. But yeah. Anything you got before we close it out with these last songs?
Yeah, catch me on the other show too. I got a show. You know what I'm saying? Follow A Big Goat. You know what I mean? I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but follow when you get the notification and tune in.
Oh yeah. Hold on, let me plug my show.
You gotta plug.
FMF Radio on there. You know what I'm saying? We doing the show probably tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna do it in the morning. I got some shit to do. It might be early, like I don't know how early y'all get up. We might do a 7 and 9 show or something like that. But we usually do an 8 to 10. We might do a 7 and 9. But check that out on FMF Radio. And you know, check me out at Tony Ducks. I'm about to be the king of the verses on AMP. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to just do my little verses stuff. And we just gonna have fun with it. So again, appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we better close out. We got like 3 songs left. So after these 3 songs, we'll come back, say a quick goodbye. All right. Enjoy. All right. That was The Most High by Tory Lanez. 86 by Big Crit. And Nowhere by Adrian Marcel. Appreciate y'all. We gonna sign off here. It was Big Goat and
Good boy, Ballgame Banter, episode number 8. And
yeah, this was probably our longest show, right?
I don't know where we at. Yeah, 3:30. Yeah, it's definitely the longest show.
Yeah.
But all right, see y'all Monday.
Yeah.
Peace.